some subscribers. I have no flipping clue why anybody would subscribe to me. I'm just randomly putting up videos for random reasons. I did try something new, and this thing works out pretty good. It's actually a little speaker I bought off something called Geek. It has a lot of sets and has a cute little Asian girl's voice on it when you change your modes. And for somebody lonely like me, that's about normal. I did see somebody, I did notice that not too long ago I got a comment on one of my videos, and it was telling me, and this guy told me I need to get a life. The video he was commenting on was when I was asking Ultra Sabers to, take a thought or a pass by on the coupler that was designed by Hasbro and its toy team for their lightsabers. And I've seen other people make comments that, oh, they're only going to make something strong. Well, I wasn't asking them to make anything plastic, but a mechanism that both threads and then locks into place, and a mechanism where you can actually lock, two items butt to butt, but have them pointing the same direction and still be locked is a very good design. It's some very nice engineering. And I was just trying to encourage, Ultra Sabers. That's a online thing. Emery's pretty nice. He answered a lot of my questions. And I know that they don't have the turnaround of Saberforge, where Saberforge can take half a year from the time you place your order to, I don't know, what is it? To half a year, where I can get something I ordered from Ultra Sabers in a matter of weeks, unless they're back ordered on something. So, when you get nice customer service, the prices are reasonable, and you get expedient service without a hassle. That's a lot of perks. I mean, Samsung right now is causing me issues. Logitech right now is causing me issues. All these big name corporations are just being really shitty, and yet these I guess you could say these garage shops, they got really nice customer services, and if you're honest with them, they're willing to work with you. You got to be honest with them, and you need to be at least congenial. But to the guy that said I need to get a life, I would love to. Tell me what I need to do. I had a job for 10 years. Had an accident, disabled me. You couldn't really tell because I'm recovering from a brain blood clot to the brain, and while I was in the hospital, they found out my heart was only functioning at 15%. So then that took me away from being able to do the heavy lifting hard labor work that I was doing for 10 years. So anyhow, I'm just trying to get healthy and eat right to a degree. But I think I've probably done a little bit, not more for the world. I'm not going to brag like that. But I'm 32 years old. Oddly enough, I've helped support a family, and I've raised a kid. And you know what? I did all of this without a significant other. That kid has a job. He's doing really well right now. I mean, life has happened to him a couple times. He did need help, but other than that, he's doing really well. He's held a job now for a few years. I'm kind of proud of him. I say I'm kind of proud of him. Actually, as long as he's not lying to me and he's telling me the truth, and he relays that to me, and as long as he tries, which I hope that was something I gave him. As long as he tries, I'm proud of him. So, yeah. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out something to do to pass the time. I've tried playing some video games that I haven't really been able to play because, life, and I was actually working 10-hour shifts plus, daily for just above minimum wage. Awesome, right? So I didn't know if I would do some game streaming, but then I realized if I do game streaming, I risk somebody turning around and what do they do? What are they calling it? Swatting me. And then when they swat me, I have a big dog. Bear? Oh, I thought he was laying on the bed back there. He is, but he's not looking at anything. And I got laundry back there. Oh, I have a big dog, and since I live in America, chances are if I got swatted, the SWAT team would come in and kill my dog. And after what I've gone through over the past 2 years, I think my dog is pretty much what helped me keep my sanity. So that would not be good. That would just not be good. So I didn't know if I should review things I like to review. I don't trust people with some information that I'm working on. Basically, it could work out really good, or it may not, or it may just be, false hope. I don't know. I have an idea for self-sustaining energy, but I want to test things out. But I am renting a space for my uncle, and he doesn't want me really doing anything here because he's afraid I'm going to blow everybody up. Which, I'm not going to blow everybody up, but he's so freaked out about it. And I don't really know what else to do. I don't really have a shop to work on anything. Then there's my design. I actually was working on building a functional lightsaber. And I know people think, oh, that's stupid. I really do like swords. And I have to admit, I really do like a lightsaber. But I like the lightsaber because the weapon of who it belonged to. And I didn't like the lightsaber because, the whole Jedi Order thing. They had some good ideals, but they went from, doing what was, they went from, feeling out what was right to, being enforcers of a government and all that kind of stuff. So I really didn't like that. The Jedi really fell. They were almost as bad. They weren't, on the surface, they weren't near as bad, but in general, they were almost as bad as the Sith and all that stuff. Because whenever there's a war or there's, a conflict between people, whoever aggresses first, they're the bad guy. I'm sorry, I'm sorry if you believe different, but if you attack somebody, if you physically attack somebody first, you can have a disagreement. But when your disagreement turns and you start attacking the other side, or the other side starts attacking you, whoever attacked first, they're in the wrong. It's really, some people say it's not that simple, but in general it is. If you're defending yourself, that's fine. But if you're going out and attacking people, like, the Jedi were leading the Republic troops to attack, star systems that decided it was best for them to leave the Republic. That was wrong. If the star systems thought it was best for them to leave the Republic and form their own group, there was no reason for the Jedi to be involved or to lead the Republic troops back after these systems. There was no reason. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there, and that's all fiction. There are other real war stories and everything, but humans, we seem to love war and chaos. But I've been thinking about, drawing out my plans and maybe putting more details on them than some people in the past. I heard some guy designed a plastic that was actually able to, handle like temperatures that were relevant to the core of the sun. And then he passed away and he didn't transfer that information. So somebody else may or may not find out how to do that. But the thing is, the corporations in the world just want to take. If I figured out how to make a full of self-sustaining power generator, turn it on, give it a little charge, and then after that it maintains its own self and things like that. If I really figured that out and I shared that with everybody and explained how to do that, you know how much trouble I'd get in. I have an idea and I'd like to test it out, but I have 3 acres of not my property. I'm wondering if I should start a GoFundMe page. I heard somebody started a GoFundMe page so I could get my own home. And there's a place up the road from here that's still close enough so I have family if my heart goes or something like that. But wonder if I should start a GoFundMe page for 80 grand. I highly doubt that would happen. But the 80 grand would get me a home and get me a property, and I could really start working on my ideas since I'm disabled and I don't have anything else to do. But I highly doubt that would happen, and I wouldn't even know how to do that. And I don't really have the charisma, and one of the biggest problems I have is asking people for something. I just can't do that. And I don't know why. But I think I've addressed the few things I thought. I have ideas, and I'd really like to talk to somebody with them. You know, I'd like to disagree or agree. You know, I guess I'm just saying I'd really like to have a conversation. And when I say conversation, I don't mean like a chat box conversation. I'm just a little, what do they call it? I guess you could say I'm getting cabin fever. Fever, not fever. Fever. Bieber's now a fever. All right. Anyways, I hope you all had a good holiday. And I hope everybody's actually doing very well and nobody's feeling under the weather. It's pouring on a regular basis. Clear right now. It just came in from walking the dog around the yard. So, I don't really have much else to say. But I saw that I had some subscribers, so I figured I should at least put up a video. I really don't know how soon or when I might be doing something else, but I just thought I'd give you an update, and you know, whatever it is, whatever it is. You know, it is what it is. Anyways, everybody take care and take care of each other. God bless.